Hey, good evening. How you doing? That's my chair in the background. कैसे हैं आप लोग? We are going to be doing a lot of things today. Haloalkanes, haloarenes, and alcohol phenol ethers. Yeah, that's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in. And right after this, हम लोग और भी fascinating चीजें करेंगे. Right? JEET session 2 coinciding with JEE main session 2 is coming up from 18th to 22nd March. So let me talk about it quickly and then we'll start with today's session. JEE की तैयारी etc etc. 5 days you are going to have a physics class, a chemistry class, a maths class daily. Yeah, 1.5 hours each from 3 all the way to 7:30 p.m. Yeah, you will have access to the app, amazing questions, DPPs, everything, and app access till the 31st of May. Look at this, 31st of May tak hai. I know some of you already have the app and you're like, bro, I know. Khair, what is this for? This is for JEE Main Session 2, a crash course that lasts from 18th May, March, not May, to 22nd March. All right. You can go to the description. Us link mein, you can go and check it out. You can use these codes. Any teacher's name, yeah. एक बार एक वो code लगेगा. The name of the teacher, 500 and get 10. Put both of these and you will get a significant discount on this. Let's start with today's session. Right away. I don't know why I'm shouting. You guys can hear me clearly. मैं mic में बात कर रहा हूँ. Hare Krishna. Hey, organic. Aditya, Pai Sahab, Shlok, Rek, Shrushabh, organic. Hello, alkanes. Yes, Rek. Hello, alkanes. Yuvraj, Rek, everyone's in a mood. All right, let's go. Hare Krishna, Aditya. Ashish, 200. Bro, it's 500. Why are you making it 200? I don't know. Come paisa. You guys are funny. All right, let's start. The order of reactivity of following alcohols with halogen acids. By the way, stick around till the end. I have very fascinating questions. JEE Advanced के मजेदार सवाल हैं. I hope हैं. इसी में है ना? हाँ, yeah, definitely है. I was like, wait, hold on. Did I promise something? Yeah. You guys wanted fun questions for JEE Advanced? We have awesome questions from JEE Advanced. काफी likely कि आपने नहीं देखा होगा. खैर, this one's easy, very easy. Rishabh, that's okay. Aditya, Shlok, Pai Sahab, Rek. Pai, good to see you after a long time. सब लोग बोल रहे हैं भी लग रहा है ये वाला काफी आसान है. What's the idea here? Well, the tertiary ion is more stable than the secondary than the primary. So it's going to be CBA. Yeah, let's just do that. Move on. कोई Sandmeyer reaction की बात कर रहा था. Identify the compound Y. I gave you a hint. Identify the compound Y in this reaction. मैंने already नाम बता दिया reaction का. And that's what JEE Main these days is about. It seems like काफी direct सवाल आ रहे हैं. So let's make use of it. Let's go ahead and score it. You know, जितना maximum score हम लोग कर सकते हैं, let's go ahead and do that. That's what this is about, right? Option B, ये वाला भी straightforward. Lucas test के हिसाब से देख लो. Yes. Lucas test के हिसाब से. और ऑडियो बढ़ा सकते हो. कैसे बढ़ाएं ऑडियो? आप लोग बढ़ाओ ऑडियो. You have a, what do you call it? Volume control. You can increase the audio using that. I'm on max audio. What I can do is maybe move the mic closer to me. Hold on. Wait, it help. I don't know that. Does that help? I don't think that's going to make any difference. Sandmayor. Place your mic in center. Bro, that's inconvenient, so I'm not going to do that. Rushabh, figure it out, bro. I don't think anybody else has a mic audio issue. This is bugging me. Hold on. Yeah, there's the reason we can't wear mics on t-shirts. It's harder to wear mics on t-shirts. Khair, this is easy. Yeah. This यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि पहले this gets converted to N2ClO यहाँ पे already दिया हुआ है. Now here NO plus gets formed in situ. Okay. पहले, I mean, do you guys know the reaction mechanism? Do you want to talk about the reaction mechanism? NaNO3 plus HCl पहले बनाता है HNO3. उसमें से बनता है NO plus नाइट्रोसिल आयन. नाइट्रोसिल आयन का प्लस और इसके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इंटरैक्ट करते हैं. Hence you get N2. And then after that HCl की वजह से और चीजें हट जाती हैं. I'm not going to go into the detail because the reaction mechanism is not necessary for JEE Main maybe, but for JEE Advanced, please go through the reaction mechanism. Is there on the Baiju side. If you want me to go over it, I can. And in the end, when you add CuCl2, you know, it gets added over here. ये भाई साहब चले जाते हैं. N2 goes out, and you get just this monochlorinated product, which is this right here. Why is it only a monochlorinated product? Because this is a deactivating group. Okay, all halogens are deactivating but still ortho-para directing. Cool. Exception. Toluene reacts with a halogen in the presence of iron 3 chloride, giving ortho and para halo compounds. The reaction is, excuse me, toluene reacts with halogen. So it's usually, if you say Br, FeBr3 and dark, right? FeCl3, ठीक है, FeCl3 कर लेते हैं. And again, what kind of reaction is this? What kind of reaction is this? I think, what does toluene do? This is activating. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. What is this? It's not dark. It's not staying in the presence of light or dark. So we'll assume that it is forming these ions. We are assuming it forms X plus and X minus ions. Unless if they use the word dark, then you usually write this, right? But they have not mentioned this. But if they use light, then you know that it's definitely a free radical mechanism. That's going to be different, right? That would be nucleophilic substitution. In this case, it's going to be electrophilic and substitution, I feel. What do you think? Yeah? It forms HNO2. First is diazotization, then second is Sandmeyer. Okay. Doesn't it form HNO2? Oh, hold on. Did it say? This should be NaNO2, right? Sorry, my bad. HNO2. Yes, absolutely right. Thank you, Shlo. Thank you for that. It's nano2. Yeah. I was wondering HNO3 कहाँ से बन रहा है? मैं भी सोच रहा था. Typo है. Sorry about that. This is one of the things I can't fix. And इसलिए मैं चाहता हूँ कि ऑर्गेनिक की चीजें थोड़ा जो है ध्यान से बनाया जाए. But yeah, कभी-कभी आगे पीछे हो जाता है. Sorry about that. It is HNO2. I was wondering nitrosyl कैसे बनेगा? It will be NO2 plus if you get that. Khair. Anyway, this one is electrophilic substitution reaction. You know the theory. Sanvi, like, all right, perfect, Aditya, good job. Light is free radical. Yeah, absolutely. Rishabh, thank you for the tutorial on something that I've been doing for 10 years. Yeah, this is the max module, dude. Which of the following structures is enantiomeric with the molecule A given below? Should this be this way? But ठीक है, assume करो it's made like this and not like this. But yeah, what is the meaning of enantiomeric? Non-superimposable mirror image, right? Non-superimposable mirror image. All right. How do you figure this out? They all look similar. And yeah, assume that the wedge and dash में जो dash है ऐसा है, not like this. I can't change that in. Yeah, assume that. Okay. So, how do you solve this question? Sanvi, Rek, usual suspects, जो लोग आंसर अभी तक दे रहे थे, कहाँ गए? श्लोक, पाई, good job on the last one. आदित्य विक्रम, प्रणाम. आप क्यों रिट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो मैसेजेस को? I have missed some. Yeah. All right. How do you do this? क्या हुआ? What happened to the chat? You guys are also active. Is this hard? Look, enantiomer. If I make one switch, then I get a different compound. If I make two switches, then I get the same compound. You guys remember this? You remember this? Switch wala concept? Okay. One switch versus two switches. Okay. So if I fix these two, this looks like this is one switch. But is it one switch or is it two switches? RS configuration की जरूरत नहीं है, सानवी. वो सब RS configuration नहीं है यार. RS कुछ मत करो तुम लोग. It's just the number of switches. Use that trick. See, technically speaking, RS configuration is not in your syllabus. Okay. JEE Advanced के syllabus में RS नहीं है. Okay. So I don't know why they teach you all of that RS thing. But just count the number of switches. Let's use that hack. Okay. That's bugging me. The dash thing is bugging me. So I'm just trying to fix it and making it look weirder. Anyway, ठीक है. How many switches are happening over here? In this case, let's assume that here, okay? तो यहाँ से यहाँ गया, that's one switch, and यहाँ से यहाँ गया, two switches. So these are the same compounds. Okay. What about this? Br and H. Okay. यहाँ से, how do I do this? यहाँ से यहाँ गया, H comes here, and then H goes there. That's two switches again. Looks like all of these are two switches besides this one right here, right? Besides A, all of these seem to be two switches. Projection का concept, okay. RS नहीं है syllabus में. Look at the JEE Advanced syllabus. It specifically says except RS and EZ नहीं है. But coaching में randomly पढ़ाते हैं, क्या करें? Yes, Sanvi, it's okay. Look up the syllabus. That's okay. Can we rotate the figure mind? Will that work? Yeah, exactly. Switches wala explain kar do. Okay. If you make one switch instead of checking so switches, yeah, you can, yeah, sure, that also works. It's the same thing, no? The switching concept and the rotating is exactly the same. जो आप लोग मन में rotate कर रहे हो, right, is the same as switching. It's exactly the same. The two switches versus rotating is exactly the same. ठीक है? And how do I explain it? It's the switching wala concept, so you can see, no? See, this is back and this is forward. If I switch this, क्या हो जाएगा? Bromine पीछे चला जाएगा. Okay, and CH3 आगे आ जाएगा. ठीक है? Cool. Now I rotate this. I'll get this. इसको आप rotate करो, you will get this A वाला चीज itself. How else can we explain this? Yeah, it is something you have to visualize. Something you have to visualize. Yeah. This is in NCERT. That's the only reason I'm doing it. It's an exemplar. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, rotating वाला concept से ज़्यादा आसान है switching. Yeah, if you make one switch, it's a different compound. But if you make two switches, it's going to be the same compound. You haven't heard of this before? Animation छोड़ो भाई, तुमको करना है. Where do you have animation in JEE? Animation all is good to understand, but you're faced with a paper. ठीक है? You have to figure it out on the spot. How will you do it there? That's what we're trying to do here. ठीक है? Look at the number of switches. All of these are two switches, and this is just one switch. Do you see that? वो switch वाली चीज आपको समझ में आ रही है? No? Okay, cool. Have you heard of the switches वाली चीज पहले? Yeah, sure. Aditya Vikram, you can do that. It's not in the syllabus. अगर आपको मालूम है तो go ahead and do that. So Fisher projection is the best, Aditya. Right? The Fisher projection is the best. कभी सुना भी नहीं? All right. Huh, that makes our life very interesting. All right, let's see. I'm going to continue the session, and if possible, if we have time, we're going to go to switching wali cheese towards the end of this. I thought that this was how it's taught. This is the only way I have ever mugged it, but maybe I've mugged it in a different way than you guys. That's okay. Okay. We'll talk about that switching wali cheese towards the end of the session. We'll move on for now. Okay. Which of the following alkyl halides will undergo SN1 reaction most readily? Out of these, kaun sa jayega alkyl? This is very easy. Yeah. If the bond is weak, then the reaction is going to be really good, right? In all of these, you have the same tertiary carbocation. Okay, matlab it's thermodynamically stabilized. That's the point. And iodine bada hai, bond is weak. Iodine is the best leaving group. That's the answer. Okay, let's move on. D should be the answer. Yeah, Aditya, by switching, you are changing the bonds. Huh? Switching and rotating is different. Switching मतलब कि तुम उसको जो है bonds को बदल रहे हो. ठीक है? Yeah, this is easy. Odd changes even exactly आती है. Yeah, same चीज. Odd changes में अलग configuration होगा, even change में same होगा. That's exactly what I was saying. Best leaving group D D D. All right, good. SN1 SN2 का same order है. Okay. D D D. All right. Aditya, Rex, Shlok, Sanvi, Rushabh, everyone's figured this one out. Good job. All right. Chloromethane on treatment with excess ammonia yields mainly what? Now, this one's a little complicated unless you have seen it in life. If you have not seen this question ever, you'll be like, bro, what is this? We'll talk about amines. When we talk about amines, we'll talk about all of these things. Okay? How on earth do you form these kind of amines? How do you form? This is NN, or you can easily just call it trimethylamine, right? If I can say NN, dimethylamine, but it's easier to just say trimethylamine over here. Yeah, there's also dimethylamine. That's the second one over here. And this is just methylamine. Okay. Now, how do you form these? It's a little bit hard. We'll talk about that in amines. But the answer to this one is very direct. Please don't get scared. Yeah, this is very, very straightforward. इसमें जो है ज़्यादा दिमाग मत लगाओ. Exactly, it's option C. Yeah, Sanvi, we are doing NCERT exemplar. तो सब चीज NCERT में है. It is in amines. Yeah, sure. But this question happens to be in haloalkanes because chloromethane के साथ reaction हो रहा है. 12th grade chemistry पूरा ऐसा ही है. 12th का organic is just ऊपर नीचे आगे पीछे round and round. Funnily, this is exactly what we were talking about in our on Telegram just before the session, right? Somebody said Sandmeyer is going to come in. I think Rushlo. They said that Sandmeyer is going to come in this chapter and amines. I thought, and they're like, no, यहीं पे आने hello में आने वाला है. Like, yeah, absolutely, यहीं पे आने वाला है. Study, बढ़िया. Okay, all right, sweet. Let's go on to the next question. बढ़िया. All of you get it out. All of you figure this out. Amrita, Aditya, Aditya retracting messages, likes doing that, has done it once more. And sometimes I'm doing running commentary with Aditya. Every time I see Aditya's name, message retracted. It's like you're in the CIA or something, man. Redacted. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Next question. Good one. Arrange the compounds in increasing order of rate of reactions towards nucleophilic substitution. This is interesting. Nucleophilic substitution. Now, this is not the usual game over here. Okay. Usually, you talk about electrophilic substitution reactions when you talk about aromatic rings, but here you're talking about nucleophilic substitution. When you have nucleophilic substitution, go from the basics. देख के डरो मत पहली बार. I know a lot of students are going to skip this. Nucleophilic भाई मैं नहीं आ रहा, नहीं पढ़ा. Don't do that. Nucleophilic मतलब something that likes nucleon, something likes a nucleus. Okay, so it is negative. It likes positive. So out of these, the most say positive or जिसमें जो negative charge सबसे ज्यादा हट गया from the benzene ring, that will give you the answer. ठीक है? You can do from first principle. ज्यादा दिमाग लाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. ठीक है? All right? Yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay. So you guys don't find this to be difficult at all. That's great. Amrita, Rishabh, Shlok, Rek are all saying C. SNAR, SNAR, SNAR. Fan Saab, how are you doing? C. Okay. I thought I have to explain this, but you're all solid, huh? B, C, and then A. Can anyone tell me how are you selecting B, C, and then A? What is the difference between B and C? It's quite clear that either there is a tendency to pull electrons away. I don't care about the I and R effects, whatever. Okay. This guy has electrons and which take part in resonance, right? But it also has this effect, which is very, very, it's deactivating. It has both these effects. The resonance effect makes it ortho and para directing, but it also deactivates the ring. Okay? So that's what's happening here. But how do we decide between B and C? So this is going to be the least, right? Because it doesn't have any nitro groups. So A should be the smallest. And out of that, you can cross out options B and D. A and C give each, how do you decide which is the right answer between A and C? Position of nitro, okay. At meta, no minus M effect. What is the meaning of no minus M effect on meta? The point is, the negative or positive charge just comes on ortho and para. Okay. Yeah. So the meta position की वजह से यहाँ पे you only have this pulling effect. You do not have this effect of the resonance pulling it here as well. Okay. Which is why this should be the highest, the fastest, sorry, as compared to this and then this. Okay. Compound A has a partial double bond, high electron density, resonating structures. Sanvi, I am not sure about high electron density. I agree with everything else, Sanvi. I agree it has a partial double bond. I agree it has resonance structures. I don't know if it has high electron density because this is also a deactivating group. Yeah, that's what halogens were, halogens have this quote unquote problem. They are exceptions, right? All the best, fan. All right. Position nitro, no minimization. Bilkul sahi. Amrita is absolutely right. Sanvi, please try and understand it. This is deactivating. Okay. Those statements that you're saying, please understand what they mean. Let's go on to the next question. Consider the following reaction. Which of these statements are correct? A and E are both nucleophiles. In C, carbon is sp3 hybridized. In C, carbon is sp2 hybridized. And A and E are both electrophiles. Let's cancel this one out. They are not electrophiles. They are both negative. So they don't like electrons, right? They cannot be electrophiles. Baki, I think you can figure out. No? It looks like organic काफी जल्दी हो जाता है. I'm still getting used to that. Okay, got it. Good. Oh, this is not something you're familiar with? Okay. Option A for sure. एक से ज्यादा correct हो सकता है. एक. Or let's just call it अनेक. Not एक. I like Hindi. It's quite nice. एक और अनेक. So अनेक option हो सकते हैं. एक या अनेक. Bro, so has any of you seen the Hindi paper? Does the JEE Advanced question actually say एक या अनेक? That would be pretty cool if it says एक और या अनेक. C for sure says rec. A and C. Okay. A. Then AC. Okay. Cool. So Rek has read the NCERT, and that's why he feels Rishabh also has read the NCERT. Or no, Rishabh is agreeing with Rek. A to sahi hai, they're both nucleophiles. Why? How is it sp2 hybridized, boss? Rek, थोड़ा explain करोगे? What is the sp2 thing? sp3 तो नहीं है. sp3 मतलब 4 bonds होने चाहिए. तो 5 bond है. This is quite annoying. It has 5 bonds. What is it? What is this sp3? Rek has read. Yes, Rek has read. Any ideas? What is this sp2 hybridized के बारे में कुछ मालूम है? कहाँ से आ रहा है? Where or is it something you have read on NCERT and you accepted? हाँ, लिखा है NCERT में तो sp2 होना चाहिए. Nothing wrong with that. मैं आपसे बस पूछ रहा हूँ. Yeah. It's got to be more than one. It could be more than one, correct? Only Rek is saying C. Does anybody else want to say C or B partial bonds हैं दो? Yeah, the main idea is that because it is planar, hence it's sp2 hybridized. That's just a theory. That's how it is. Okay. It has pentavalency because you can clearly see 5 bonds. These 3 are full bonds, as Rishabh said, and these are partial bonds. बिल्कुल सही आपने बोला. Yeah. King fan, I'm the wrong person to ask. मुझे बोर्ड्स के बारे में कुछ आइडिया नहीं है. अगर गलती से कल मुझे बोर्ड्स में पढ़ाना पड़ा तब I'll get an idea. अभी के लिए मुझे बोर्ड्स के बारे में बिल्कुल नहीं मालूम है दोस्त. Sorry about that. Transit state sp2 cause both bond breaking and bond forming state. They are not included in hybridization. Right. Okay. I like that. I like explanation. Rishabh also says partial bonds. I like explanation. That's a Rishabh. What he's talking about is a criteria. I think that's a criteria to qualify to be able to write to be able to sit for counseling. So A and C are both correct. Good job, everybody. Which of the following compounds A and B will not react with a mixture of NaBr and H2SO4? Explain why. Explain why. Usually, when there is an aryl ring, like a aromatic ring, and a non-aromatic ring, most things have to do with भाई ये है sp2 hybridized. This has partial double bond character. So ये bond is strong. It's not going to break. Like फेविकोल का जोड़ टूटेगा नहीं. Double bond character है इसमें. Usually, I'm just spitballing out here. Okay, maybe NaBr and H2SO4. Yeah, I think that should be the reason. What do you think? What do you guys think? It will react with this for sure, right? It will form, what is this? 3 guys and Br, yeah, it's going to form that. Or is it going to form something else? Is it going to form this? What is it going to form? This or this? It's not going to react with phenol because of this having a double bond character, so the bond's not going to break. Not going to break that easily. It's pretty hard actually to get that to happen. Yeah. In fact, if I add just bromine, not in H2SO, if I add just bromine, it's going to get tribrominated and all that, but it won't mess with the phenol. Yeah. Om Gupta, no, sorry. Not something I'm going to do. I respect that you're asking me for it, but यार मुझे chemistry भी गिर पड़ के ही आता है. I know C++, I can teach you that if you want. Om Gupta, ping me on iTeachChem. And there are much better people than me who are doing all of these awesome computer science things who you can learn from. Gupta साहब. एक बात पूछूं. I have no idea, Kohli साहब. It will form the first one. As C+ is not stable, so SN2 will occur. Primary है इसीलिए. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, all right. Partial double bond character, sp2 resonance, etc. All right. No, dude, of course I don't teach it. I have studied it. I don't teach C++. Yeah. Next question. Good job. The boiling points of alkyl halides decrease in the order Ri, Rbr, Rcl, Rf. The boiling points of alkyl chlorides, bromides, and iodides are considerably higher than that of hydrocarbons comparable molecular mass. What do you think? The reason and assertion may always put a because. If the reason, because assertion. That made no sense. The assertion, because reason. Yeah, because dalo. And if that makes sense, then you put that. This is one of those annoying questions where it looks like you know the answer and in a hurry you could mess it up. So yeah, that's my Om Gupta. Yeah, if we had a product Om, then I would have suggested it. So let me be very straight with you, right? I'm teaching you for free over here. This is a marketing exercise. So if you like it, you'd probably maybe go and buy the paid product, right? We don't have any paid product for IT, information tech. If we make it, definitely पढ़ाएंगे, definitely पढ़ाएंगे. But I don't see that happening. Yeah. Let's focus on chemistry. अगर पढ़ना चाहते हो तो time pass करना चाहते हो देखो भाई. But I may not respond to your comments if you talk about IT. ठीक है? Please don't feel bad. A true, B false. Okay. A true, B false. मुझे तो दोनों सही लग रहे हैं. दोनों सही नहीं लग रहे आपको? Boiling points. E. Both are correct, but the reason is not the correct option for this thing. Rushabh, look at that on fire. पहले किया करते थे, आजकल that doesn't happen. Yeah, Rushabh. जब आप क्लास 8 में थे तब होता था. A true, B false. श्लोक, why is B false? श्लोक, मैथ्स बोर्ड्स में वैसा ही हुआ. सही चीज दे रखे, बोले प्रूव करके दिखाओ. That's nice. मुझे भी ओके कंसिडरेबल नहीं होगा. Okay, you're saying considerable नहीं होगा. Okay, Shlok, let's look it up. Let's look at those values. NCERT किसी को खुली पड़ी है? Haloalkanes, NCERT. I mean, look, yeah, this is one of those बाल की खाल type चीज. I understand considerable का क्या मतलब है? Does considerable mean 5 degrees? Does it mean 10 degrees? What is considerable? Sure, I get what your point is. But let's see. Boiling. कहाँ है boiling point? Melting and boiling points. Oh, bro, it is quite large. It is quite large as compared to alkane. It's in the chloride, bromide. You've seen those things, right? हम लोगों ने इसको किया है. 375 Kelvin, dude, is bromide. 364, 346. Okay, the actual numbers. I'm trying to get like a comparison between methane. Let's just look it up. No, why am I doing this? Methane boiling point versus methyl chloride boiling point. Let's look at that. What do you guys see there? Hydrogen bonding plays a significant role in determining merit nation बोल रहा है. Oh, that's also part of Aakash, hence Byju's. हाँ, but what is the boiling point board? Data कोई नहीं देता है. खैर देख लो यार, पढ़ लो. It should be E, dude. श्लोक. Yeah. हालांकि लाइन है NCERT में कुछ. Let me see. I think it's E. Let's move on. Yeah, Ria, good evening. Yeah, it's E, bro. It's a line of NCERT in Bible point. When in doubt, I guess open NCERT. या हाँ जी, पास ही NCERT. ठीक है, खोल लो, पढ़ लो. Also is topper. Oh yeah, absolutely. Monochlorination of toluene in sunlight followed by hydrolysis of aqueous NaOH gives what? Okay, in sunlight. ध्यान से करना आप इसको. Try it out, please. Be careful about this. Let there be light is in the reaction conditions. ध्यान से करना, please. Please do it carefully, huh? Guys, why is it so hard to find the actual data? Okay, I'm gonna go Wikipedia on this. What is the boiling point of methane? I'm guessing methane का तो कम ही होगा. Whoa, yeah, methane is negative 161. What is the boiling point of methyl chloride? CH3Cl, right? Minus 24. Bro, it's considerable. Minus 161 and minus 24.5. I have no idea why I'm chatting with you when I can just write minus 161 versus minus 24.5, dude. This is for CH3Cl and CH4. Okay, considerable है bro, काफी considerable है. D for sure, exemplar, OP. Okay, all right. See you, Rishabh. Monochlorination of toluene. Orthocresol, metacresol. Wow, what are these fancy things? Khair, toluene, sunlight followed by hydrolysis with NaOH. Okay. So you get Cl dot, and again you get CH2 dot. This combines with this, the other Cl dot combines with the H dot to give you HCl, and you get this CH2Cl. This, yeah, that's it. That's the idea. That's benzyl alcohol. What? Benzyl alcohol. Oh, yeah. Like, hold on. Benzyl alcohol. उसके बाद NaOH. Okay, cool. Yeah. I was looking for the answer. Like, where is benzyl chloride in the answer? Yeah, this is the answer. You're all absolutely right. D is the right answer. Yeah. Cresol is phenol. Cresol is not phenol. Cresol is substitute of phenol. Na? This is cresol. CH3OH or whatever. One OH is cresol. I think that should be it. Let us see. Cresol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. ठीक है. Ortho para cresol. Good job. You're all awesome at organic. Or is organic that easy? One of the two, maybe both of them. Mark the correct order of decreasing acid strength for these compounds. Decreasing acid strength. Remember, what do you have to do? You have to stabilize the phenoxide ion. Or you have to remove the negative charge from this guy. Okay. Iska negative charge pull karo. How are you going to pull the negative charge? Through these wonderful guys. The same idea between meta and para. Okay. This looks like should be the most what you call it? Acidic. I feel this should be the most acidic. What do you think? Option मत देखो, बिना option देखे बताओ. ये वाला कर सकते हो. ये भाई साहब तो देंगे इसको. This should be the least. This should be the least. E should be the least. A should be the most. Right? Because if it's pulling electrons away from this, that's awesome. Right? You're decreasing the strength of that OH bond by pulling electrons away. Phenol होगा somewhere in between. Okay, phenol होगा somewhere in between. पहला हो गया B. Next, oh, this guy is also there. ठीक है, this only has this doesn't have the no resonance effect. But yeah, it has the plus I effect. Plus या minus I? Minus I effect. No, never remember my plus minus. Minus is pulling, right? Plus means pushing. Minus I effect होगा. This has reso and minus I effect. Okay, great. So BD, I think B is greater than D is greater than, next क्या आएगा? A I think, and then maybe C and then E, BDACE. What do you think? Let me look at what आप लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं. Directly option B. That's why the boiling point of chloride is more considerably higher. श्लोक सिंह के एनसीईआरटी में. गुड. श्लोक सानवी रिया ने ऑप्शन ऑलरेडी देख लिया था, तो गुड जॉब. बी का सबसे ज्यादा है. एग्जैक्टली युवराज, बी का सबसे ज्यादा है. बी इज मोस्ट एसिडिक. ऑल्सो बी में सिमेट्री है. ओके, BDACE. All right. Bad. Good job. Which of the following are not used, or which of the following are used to convert RCHO to RCH2OH? Are used, not used. ठीक है. What is this? This is oxidation? No, this is reduction. Reduction. Let's analyze option D. What happens in RMGX? Okay, when you have RMGX and you have HCHO, तब आपको मिलता है RCH2OH. If you have RCHO, then you get R. How do I draw this? You get RCH3. Is that right? Basically, you get a secondary alcohol. I'm trying to figure out how to draw it. Not CH3. It's going to be CH2 होगा. How do I draw this? I'm trying to say there's going to be, you get a secondary alcohol, guys. You're not going to get a primary alcohol. Yeah. All. Nah, not all. यही तो बता रहा हूं मैं, युवराज. You get primary alcohol only with HCHO. Which if you get RCHO, you get a secondary alcohol. ठीक है? With just water, you get nothing else. You just get R. You get alkane. है ना? Cool. Yeah. आगे बढ़ा जाए. D में तो कार्बन इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. Exactly. D will give secondary alcohol. Yeah. Okay. What is GR? Oh, Grignard reagent. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. So you have MgBr and you have a carbon over here and you have something else over here. You have an oxygen over here. You got to decide where does this Mg go? Usually you say this is delta plus, this is delta minus. So this comes here, and the C or whatever R here goes here. Yeah. Good job. Thanks for reminding me about that. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following reaction will yield phenol? This is interesting and directly from NCERT. This is like one of the mug vomit things. Sand, Mayer, maybe. Diazotization तो definitely है. Diazotization के बाद पानी डाल दिया तो बन जाएगा phenol. This one is it for sure. Oleum NaOH. What is this, bro? What is this oleum NaOH business? Oleum के साथ I think you get SO3H and then you add NaOH, you get ONA, and then you add H plus, you get OH. I know I'm being a little lazy by not drawing the rings, but assume that rings are there. ठीक है? One में 623 temperature required. ठीक है, slope. Let's give 623. Is amine base or acid? Wow, Aditya, it's a great question. Amine base or acid? I feel, and I want to be treading on glass here, but yeah, Sobic will say, yeah, don't waste time here. Go with Sobic. Go to where Sobic is going. Let's do that. Let's all go there. Don't waste time here, guys. बिल्कुल सही बोला Sobic. और कुछ? You want more 5 seconds of fame, Sobic? और कुछ बोलना चाहता है? बोल. B and C. Yeah, B and C are correct. C में अजीब चीज होगी. You will get phenol, but I mean, you're gonna get back this guy. You're gonna get back this product. Okay, if you go and add HCl in the end again. It's a base, dude. I don't know if you were going to, if you're serious or you're joking, Aditya Vikram, that's a base, right? Amine has this guy. It has electrons. So it's a Lewis base. I think when I started the whole organic scene, I told you that literally all organic reactions were acid-base reactions. Okay. And you see that in literally every reaction mechanism. There will be something, some electrons going to either H or to a positive-ish C, or you will have some negative ion attacking the carbon. They're all acid-base reactions. Yeah. A में temperature है, yeah, temperature होना चाहिए, maybe it's a typo. A, B, and C are correct. Yeah, it's probably a typo. Let me check the actual thing on Exemplar. Where is the Exemplar PDF? Exemplar. What is the name of this chapter? Oh, we are on haloalkanes already. No, this is on AP. Alcohol, phenols, ethers. होना तो चाहिए. I agree with what you're saying. Which of the following compounds? No. Which of the following reactions will yield? No, dude, there's no temperature. But I think this still works because of the high atmosphere. There's no temperature in NCERT. I can show you. How do I show you? Give me a moment. Window capture, MSTH, Brave. Look at Brave, guys. Be brave. Oh, not me. You need me, maybe. Oh, God. Multiple screens can be a bane and a boon at the same time. Boon, bane. I meant bane. Ah, come on. Ah, wait. Oh, yeah, I got it. Got it. Here you go. This is the question. Okay, this is it. It just says this. Fusion at 300 atmosphere with this. Cool? All right, let's get back to this. This is fun, isn't it? Yeah. Right now, another question. Amines can act as a base as well as an acid. True or false? Base as well as an acid. So, that's an interesting question. Aditya Vikram, although I usually don't entertain questions that we are not talking about right now, because we're going to be doing amines later on, there is a concept of a Zwitter ion, right? So, usme, they exist as NH4 plus and CO minus, right? I'm pretty sure I'm messing this diagram up. The whole, this is the L form, this is the R form, there's H here and there's R here. Okay, this is the L form, this is the D form. Have you guys studied amines? I mean, biomolecules, not amines. I think this is in biomolecules. This is, or this, no, this is in amines. This is in amines. So they do behave as an acid and a base depending on what they are bonded with. Okay. Usually, quaternary question is just amines. Okay. True or false? That's a hard question, Aditya Vikram. That's a very hard question. Yeah. Lots of fun. Yeah, it can act as with an ion. Zuvraj, I think that's exactly what I was writing over here. Biomolecules, man. Yeah, yeah. Essential amino acid. Have you studied this L form, D form? ये सब पढ़ा है क्या आप लोगों ने? I wasn't sure if it's in your syllabus or not. I was making a question on this. Spoiler alert. But yeah, ठीक है. Let's go to the next question. Wait, hold on. Which question are we on? We are on question 62. 62 के बाद कितने सवाल और हैं? Let me quickly check. Do this one. Which of the following reagents can be used to oxidize primary alcohols to aldehydes? Oh, this one's too easy. Okay, ठीक है. Go ahead. करो इसको करो. Let's do this one quickly. Lysine and arginine are based in amino acids. Right, bro. All of them are Zwitter ions. L and D, dude. Shlok. L and D. This is a glucose wali cheese. R and S and L and D. Yeah. All right. Cool. This one's easy. I'm trying to locate कि कितने सवाल बाकी हैं before we go and do fun advanced stuff. Fun advanced stuff starts soon. Okay, ठीक है. Let's ramp it up a little bit. Pyridinium chlorochromate, PCC. Okay. Heat in the presence of copper. Okay. तो CrO3 भी तो होगा. अगर C और D है तो A भी तो होगा. What is wrong with A, guys? Why are you leaving CrO3 out? Anhydrous medium में. Yeah, ACD. Thank you. Yuvraj. A भी होगा, Riya, D भी होगा, Shlok, ACD, perfect, Riya, yes, ACD, all right. A and B are strong. I don't think so. Is anhydrous medium में दिया CrO3? Welcome Bhaskar ji, most welcome. बनारस तो बहुत बढ़िया शहर है. My nani used to teach in BHU. She was a Sanskrit teacher. But before you were born, shortly after I was born. Beautiful place, Banaras. Best dosas I've had in my life from Banaras. They would put cashews in them. I don't know why, but yeah, Banaras is really good food. Anhydrous. All right. So A, C, and D are the right answer. Only B is strong oxygen. Exactly. All right. So it's actually the amines are Lewis base to lone pair, but also as protic H does not need presence of any other group. Okay, Aditya Vikram. Phenyl can be distinguished from ethanol by the reactions with what? Br2 water, Na, neutral FeCl3, all of these. All right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Aditya. You're saying NH3 behaves as a base in presence of HCl. It can behave like an acid in presence of a weaker base. So if you have something like what you might call it, can you give me an example where it behaves like an acid, where it gives away? And I think in presence of just water, not water. There are organic reactions where it behaves as a base and gives you NH2 minus, right? If it does that, then it's behaving like an acid. Sure, it can theoretically do that, but not in water. Not in water. Phenol can be distinguished from ethanol by what reactions? Okay. What does bromine water do? Bromine water reacts with phenol for sure. Does it react with ethanol? I don't think it reacts with ethanol. What do you think? आपको क्या लगता है? Does it react with ethanol? Reacts with phenol for sure, right? You're gonna get like boom, boom. You can the whole thing. You're gonna get all of these, like a trisubstituted compound because of how reactive this makes it, right? What about sodium? Sodium के साथ phenol react करेगा because it's awesome. It does this, forms a phenoxide ion, and yeah, ethanol भी बन जाएगा. Really strong base, extremely. Both of these are. This is much stronger actually. Ethanol is a stronger base. C2H5O minus, and you've studied this. You mugged this quite a bit when you do elimination reaction, SN1, SN2, etc. CH2H5OH is a weak base. CH2H5O, alcoholic NaOH, alcoholic KOH. These are strong bases. Alcoholic मतलब ही तो डालते हो तभी तो बनता है these ions. So Na is out. You cannot distinguish. Neutral, all of the above is out because Na is out. अब देखना है neutral FeCl3 and Br2. What does neutral FeCl3 do? White precipitate बनता है. Wow. And the moment I saw that comment. Yes, exactly. RMgX plus NH2 gives RH. Aditya Vikram. All right, thanks. He's going on a parallel trip completely. Looks like Aditya Vikram को alcohol phenol नहीं पढ़ना, उसको amine ही पढ़ना है. पढ़ो आदित्य, जो मन करता है करो. As long as constructive, helpful, करते जाओ. Oxidizing agent Br2H2O because B and C पता है, so must be D. Shlok? बी कैसे है यार श्लोक? बी तो नहीं होगा ना? दैट्स व्हाट वी जस्ट वेंट थ्रू. या इट वोंट बी बी गाइस. बी इज नॉट ट्रू. एग्जैक्टली श्लोक. हाउ विल यू डिस्टिंग्विश? हाउ यू गोना डिस्टिंग्विश विद सोडियम? इट रिएक्ट्स विद बोथ. नो, डिस्टिंग्विश करना है हमको. Yes, thank you, Mohit. Violet with phenol is neutral. FeCl3 is violet with phenol. Thanks. Let's talk about that. Why does it become violet with phenol? Because it forms this awesome. What's the number? Is it 6? I want to say 6. And phenol ka negative charge hoga, so it will be 3 minus. This is the compound that gives you the violet color with neutral FeCl3. And ethanol ban jayega सफेद PPT. Right? That's just the whole क्या बोलते हैं उसको Lucas test, right? Anyway, B नहीं होगा, dude. Oh, H2 is evolved. What? Why? What do you mean? Won't both reactions happen? Phenol में matchstick वाला करते हैं. Option B में. Okay, I honestly had no clue about this one. So tell me this: how is the reaction of sodium different with phenol as compared to ethanol? In both cases, you get this ion, right? So what are we distinguishing? Mastic वाला करते हैं. Okay, if two guys are saying it, then maybe that's true. ठीक है. B में Dawes process वाला product बनता है. Okay, says Yuvraj. B नहीं है. Okay, Rek is confident. I'm sure about A and C. I thought कि B से you cannot distinguish, but if you guys are saying, then cool. Maybe B as well. I'll mark it because you guys are saying it. I'll check it later on. All right. We are at the 45-minute mark. We are almost at the JEE Advanced questions. Let's do a couple of more simple ones. Let's skip this. Alkoxide की बातें हो रही हैं. You want to do this? Okay, कर लो. Alcohols react with active metals. Next question यही है. Sodium, potassium, etc. to give corresponding alkoxides. Write down the decreasing order of reactivity of sodium metal towards primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. Now, what is the difference between ROH, ROH, or ROH? The difference is that all of these guys are they push electrons on this. Now, if these guys behave like acids, which means they react with Na, matlab they behave like acids, right? Then this ion needs to be stable. This ion, the negative ion over here. If you're giving it electrons, that's not going to be very stable. So this is going to be less reactive. So this is going to be least. What color shall we use? Should we do this? This is least and this is the highest. Yeah? We good with that? Primary, yeah, exactly right. I agree. Yeah? Yeah. I don't know. I have not seen Na being used. I don't know how it's doing. But since आप लोग सब लोग बोल रहे हैं, इसलिए मैं सोच रहा हूँ ठीक है, I'll go check because majority, right? You gotta consider majority. All right. Thanks for fearing कि B नहीं है. All right. Good job. Good job on the previous one. We'll mark it off. It's okay. It's okay to make errors now and then, as long as figure out what the right one is. Okay. Yeah. Last question. HCl and ZnCl2 similar to the whole FeCl3 thing. Lucas reagent है. वो वाला FeCl3 में you have a similar reactivity rate of reactions. Okay. Now here it's very straightforward. For tertiary, fast, really fast. Secondary, okay, about 10 power 4 times slower, and primary is ridiculously slow. Okay, almost doesn't happen. I don't know, bro. Yuvraj, matchstick wala kahan hota hai? I don't know. I have no idea. Yuvraj, I'll have to read. Google कर ले जितना मेरे से पूछ रहे उतने समय में मैस्टिक वाला कहाँ यूज होता है. It'll be faster for you to Google than me to Google. अगर तू मेरे से पूछ रहा है something I don't know, I'm going to Google. You can also go ahead and Google. मुझे भी याद नहीं है. I don't know. I can't say याद नहीं. अगर मालूम होता तो I would say याद नहीं आ रहा, but मुझे मालूम ही नहीं है. Yes, first में only on heating it happens after 10 to 15. Tertiary is instantaneous. Time interval. Perfect. वसीम, आप बहुत बड़ी बात बोल रहे हैं. I think you have to find something. Exam से ज़्यादा you have to find something that drives you. Yeah, I'm not a specialist in psychology or in any of that, so not my place to comment on anything further. For me, spirituality is something that works. You got to figure out what is it that works for you, Wasim. Take care, bro. All right. Easy question, and then we go on to the JEE Advanced stuff. Yeah. Column 1, methanol, wood spirit. Let's mark this. Kobe, I have a feeling we've seen this before. Oh, ये कहीं ना कहीं देखा हुआ लग रहा है. Okay, let's do this anyway. Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Dude, did this come in the JEE main paper? Did this come in JEE main? Fermentation, ethyl alcohol. करो तुम लोग भी करो जब मैं कर रहा हूं. ये आसान वाले तो मैंने कर दिए. Methanol is wood spirit, ethyl alcohol fermentation. What is Kolbe's reaction? We'll see. Williamson synthesis, we will see. Conversion of secondary alcohol to ketone. Alcohol to ketone. मतलब oxidation हो रहा है. Oxidation कहाँ दिख रहा है? Alkyl halide with sodium alkoxide. Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Reamer-Tiemann, ये वाला मुझे याद है. Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Salicylaldehyde. Salicylaldehyde. For sure. 2 का C. Okay. 2 का C. 2 का C कैसे होगा भाई? यार एक ही तो मुझे पक्का मालूम है, Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Like कार्बीन का वो होता है CCl2. यार इतना मैंने मग किया लाइफ में. I know the mechanism of this like properly. Don't tell me कि 5 is not C, dude. फिनॉल से बनता है ब्रो. दिस आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट. ठीक है, दिस इज लाइक ओके, थैंक्स लोग. 2 का A, यस, सैलिसिलिक एसिड. या फिनॉल टू सैलिसिलिक एसिड. रिया ऑन फायर. 1D 2A 3F. F भी है क्या? हाँ, विलियमसन सिंथेसिस. सोडियम एल्कोक्साइड एंड अल्काइल हैलाइड. ठीक है. 4E conversion of secondary alcohol to ketone. 4E heated copper at 573 Kelvin. Lovely. Okay. 5C, Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Yes, Reamer-Tiemann reaction. Actually, it's pronounced as Reimer-Tiemann because they are German. So EI is pronounced as I and MANN is Mann. Okay. And IE is E. So it's Reimer-Tiemann reaction. I'm not making this up. So I swear it. If he's German, that's how you pronounce it. Care. Let me go ahead and see what else Ria was saying. Ria is saying 6 is B. Okay, good job. Rek is saying the exact same thing as Ria. Awesome. DC, all right. Yuvraj, Harsh, dehydrogenation. Cool. Good job. Let's move on. Mails mein tha, right? That's what I thought. Like some of it looks familiar. And this is just to match the column directly from here. Good job, my dear friends. Let's move on. Oh, एक और सवाल आ गया. ठीक है, कर लेते हैं. Assertion reason. Bro, I swear this is the last one. I swear. Let's go. अगर 2 डिग्री के अलावा 3 डिग्री होता तो फिर मजा आ जाता. तुम्हारा मजे आने की डेफिनेशन थोड़ी अलग है मेरे से, आदित्य विक्रम. बट कूल, गुड फॉर यू. चूज द करेक्ट आंसर आउट ऑफ द फॉलोइंग चॉइसेस. Phenol forms 2,4,6 tribromophenol on treatment with Br in carbon disulfide at 273 Kelvin. Color, let's bring some color in life, bro. Carbon disulfide में ब्रोमीन, दाल में कुछ काला है. ब्रोमीन polarizes in carbon disulfide. अब तो पूरी दाल ही काली हो गई. What is carbon disulfide? This is an apolar aprotic solvent. Hence ये वाला तो गलत है. Reason is गलत. And because reason is गलत, you mark off these two, mark this off. So it's either B or C that is off. What do you think? Both false. Yes, Harsh, Yuvraj, bilkul sahi. Both false. Shlok starting the thing off. Shlok and Harsh, yeah, both false. All right, Yuvraj, monobrominated hai. CS low. नहीं, Harsh Gupta, low polarity. I thought polar है ही नहीं. It's got polarity. I did not know it's polarity थी. I thought it was apolar, aprotic. Then it will do dehydration instead of dehydrogenation. It is in NCERT. Aditya, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you're still talking about what you said. Okay, cool. PAPS. What is PAPS or apps? What are PAPS and apps, guys? Anyway, let's move on. Let's start our conversation on JEE Advanced. ठीक है? These are nice questions. I like them. I hope you like them too. What will be the product of these reactions? Yeah, and you know me, I like line diagrams. They're just asking, I have a primary and a tertiary. If you need a little bit of help, what am I doing here? I'm asking you, whether my primary chloride or tertiary chloride low, and I react to the same thing. But look at the concentration. NaCN कम concentration में, NaCN कम concentration में, in ethanol. इन दोनों का क्या reaction product होगा? आदित्य विक्रम जी, जमीन पे आ जाते हैं. ये सवाल बताइए. What is the product that's going to be formed over here? यूजुअल स्टफ, एलिमिनेशन। एलिमिनेशन कहां से होगा? कोई गर्मी नहीं है, नो हीट। गर्मी साउंड सो वियर्ड इन हिंदी। हीट, नो हीट, नो हीट, नो हीट। Rec, can we give an award to Rec right now? Like, this is the first time I've seen anybody do this, and he deserves an award, like a special mention, right, for that effort on putting that out there. And let's immortalize this by putting this in our PDF. Did you see what Rec just did? He made a line diagram in the chat, bro. I mean, that's called full marks for effort, right? Look at that. Sorry about my cropping skills; they're not as good as my, I don't know, talking skills. But yeah, yeah. Rec is the bomb. Rec, okay, is saying कि CN बनेगा पहले वाले में. Now, how do you decide, right? Let's talk SN1 versus SN2. Why are you talking about? I know SN1, SN2. Why are you talking about noob things? Let's talk about noob things. It's important to talk about noob things. SN1 is thermodynamically favored, right, product. SN2 is kinetically favored product. And this means कि कार्बोकेटायन आराम से बनता है कार्बोकेटायन. अगर आराम से बना कार्बोकेटायन, तब जो है ये वाला बनेगा CN. Okay. What अगर आराम से नहीं मिला? What if you don't get enough time to do things, right? This is going to be an acid-base reaction, and rate, we'll talk about the blue stuff. Hold on. Here, the leaving group is pushed, and only the good nucleophile gets to go there. Sorry, this taraf. Only the good nucleophile gets to react in case of SN2. Good nucleophile. Why? And look at this. Rate only depends on substrate in SN1. तभी तो SN1 ना. 1 का क्या मतलब है? 1 talks about order. What is 2? Order. ठीक है? It depends on nucleophile and substrate. Now, tell me, does that help you get to an answer? Does that help you get to an answer? बाहर होगा, सर दे दिया अवार्ड. Yeah. So, what do you think? Unimolecular, all right. So, how do we do this then? आगे क्या करें? How do I decide this? Does that help in you getting to the answer? Again, फिर से पूछ रहा हूं, 1 और 2 में क्या बनेगा? What gets formed? Which one's SN1, which one SN2 between 1 and 2? Can you help me out now? Keeping this in mind. What do you think? Is in second one, it is iso. It's tertiary, Ria. Yeah, there's a carbon here, another carbon, another carbon, another carbon. So this tertiary butyl chloride, and this is just butyl chloride. Primary butyl chloride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 बना दी मैंने. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 50 बनाए थे, 5 बन गए यार. ठीक है, छोड़ो. एक एक्स्ट्रा कार्बन बना दिया. Doesn't matter. 1 is SN2, 2 is SN1. Okay. 1 is SN2, 2 is SN1. बढ़िया. Good. Half our job is done. अब बताओ क्या बनेगा? प्रोडक्ट क्या बनेगा? All of you have figured it out. You've cracked it. You have done 90% of the job. Everybody over here has done 90% of the job. Thank you for sticking around. Riya, Harsh, Aditya Vikram, Shlok, Rek, युवराज, बिल्कुल सही. अब प्रोडक्ट बताओ ना. बिल्कुल सही. प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा? That's the main thing, no? What is the product? बताइए. The reason that I'm asking for the product is probably what is making you see कि भाई तो गड़बड़ है. Okay, look इस तरफ. SN2 में it cares about nucleophile. SN1 में does not care about nucleophile. What does that mean? It means कि जिसकी concentration ज्यादा react करेगा भाई साहब. It doesn't care. ठीक है. So पहले वाले में बन जाएगा CN. दूसरे वाले में things are going to get interesting. Ethanol itself से बनेगा ये कंपाउंड. Okay? Look at how crazy that is. And I told you बार बार this concentration matters. ठीक है? tertiary butyl alcohol, says Ria. Ria, close ether होगा, not alcohol, it will be in ether, and because alcohol कहाँ से बनेगा? This is the reaction mechanism if you want to see it. I mean, this is not really a fancy thing. This is what you've been learning for a long time. आप लोग उसको बहुत समय से सीख रहे हैं. This is what happens. Yeah, cool. Electrons go, you get H plus, etc., etc. NaCN है. Yeah, okay, cool, great. Now, next question. How do I form this? ये कैसे बनाया जाए? Any idea how we can make this? Ether banega, right? Pretty awesome. Just because of the concentration difference. That blew my mind. I saw it, I'm like, bro, I have to get this question to you guys. I have to. Because it was so nice. Nobody tests this usually. I hope JEE Advanced will push and you get the same question, but whatever. Yeah. What do you think happens here? Okay. So, now, what do we have to change? We have to change solvent. Number one, solvent बदलना है. Number two, solvent में क्या होना चाहिए? Solvent should be apolar, and if apolar नहीं है तो aprotic तो definitely होना चाहिए. Because अगर उसमें H हुआ, then it's going to form an alcohol. It's not going to be good. Cyanic acid, HCN. No, that's not going to work. No, HCN तो नहीं काम करने वाला है ना. I just showed you कि HCN में पानी होगा. अगर पानी होगा तो alcohol बन जाएगा. The main thing is that if I have water in the mix, it will form alcohol directly. Oh, I assumed you guys were okay with that, but ठीक है, let's talk about that. Since some of you are saying कि हम लोग concentration NaCN की बनाए और पानी में डालें, पानी is not going to work. Yeah. If you have a polar protic solvent, it's going to again form an ether. No, that's not going to work. So it needs to be aprotic and if possible apolar. Or if we can't do both of these, let us have chlorine in the solvent. So it's not going to matter. Okay. So I have some compound of chlorine, sorry, some compound of CN here, and I have chlorine in the solvent. That solves both the problems. And I'm not kidding, okay? I went down a rabbit hole when I was trying to see how on earth कैसे बनता कैसे, because I knew somebody would ask me कि boss ठीक है ये तो हो गया but ये कैसे बनेगा. So there's a patent link that you can check out that these guys, you know, started the patent out in 81, and look at this. It's not some small patent, okay? Where is the company? Bayer. Have you heard of this company called Bayer? This is the fertilizer company, okay? Bayer AG. You have heard of Bayern Munich, right? It's from the place. I hope I'm not making this up. I think it's the same Bayer, okay? Anyway, cool. So there was a patent that talks about this. Goes into a lot of detail, okay? You can read this, all of this if you want. The main idea is this, that you start to get this. I'm trying to form this, okay? And I start with this tertiary butyl, and I get a really huge, like a big thing to react it with, okay? Okay, Nirupama, I guess. This is a solvent, catalyst, a lot of काफी पापड़ बेलने पड़ते हैं, and then you finally get this. ठीक है? I don't know if anyone's curious about this, but I was really curious. How do you even form this then? There was an awesome patent about this, and this is how you actually form tertiary butyl chloride. I thought it will be interesting, so मैंने आपसे share किया. Okay, let's go on to the next question. In this reaction, what is the major product? Quick. ये वाला जल्दी कर लो. Trialkyl cyanosilane. Exactly. Bro, whoever Hetu is, he's not here. And don't do this in my channel, please. In the following reaction, what is the major product? You've got one equivalent of HBr. I think you guys were talking about a similar question. No, that was on Discord, not on Telegram. This is interesting. Okay. We got one equivalent of HBr. And there are double bonds, so kind of conjugated hai. They are conjugated double bonds, no? Okay, Rec says C. Rec, baat sun le Rec. The conjugated double bond से चीजें become wreck. Did you see what wreck did right there? All right. Why I don't know what is TCP, bro. Marconi say HNBR. Okay. All right. Markovnikov rule say HNBR. Okay, let's look at the mechanism. Okay. You've got this guy here, HBr. I've used the same color because this goes here. This is from Markovnikov rule. Okay. But resonance. This is more stable. Much more stable than this. Although I know that is would be a like a tertiary carbocation and all of that. But this is more stable. Because hyperconjugation is all good, but resonance is better. रेजो में सिर्फ एक ही S होता है, ठीक है? Hence, what you will get is this compound right here. Cool. Let us do the moving ons. Answer is D. Good job on switching so quickly, Rek. Good job, Yuvraj. Ria, ध्यान से देखो. Yeah. Yes, Aditya Vikram. I like the words that you use there. Very nice. Good job, Rek. Good job. Yeah. Allylic. Okay. Allylic. Yes, yes. Okay. Last question for the day. And this again one of those interesting questions. Basics पे है. Basics पे है. Okay. This question was on haloalkanes. Yeah. We did a couple on haloalkanes. Let's do one more advanced level question on alcohols. For ethylene glycol versus butane, which of these conformers is the most stable? There are many different conformers, right? You understand what conformers mean? There is rotation possible across a single bond, across a sigma bond, right? What is butane? This is butane. What is ethylene glycol? This is ethylene glycol. Okay. This is ethylene glycol. This is butane. Okay. In दोनों के conformers में, which of them is going to be the most stable? Maybe you can say it doesn't matter which conformer is all same, or there is one conformer that's more stable than the others. देख लो, मैंने आपको 6 टाइप की चीज दी है. Well, not 3 types actually. Fully eclipsed, fully staggered, partially eclipsed and gauche. Gauche का मतलब है 60 degrees. ठीक है? Maybe you already studied this, but I'm giving you the ground rules for all of this. क्या क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? 60 degrees, partially eclipsed. And this, have you seen this graph before, by the way? This is the energy versus this thing graph, right? Potential energy. Why is the eclipse stage the most stable? Because lowest energy. This is generally, this is just a general graph, right? General conformers ka graph. I don't know. It may be different for butane and ethyl glycol. That's what you have to figure out. That's what you have to figure out. Python learning, you will get the PDF of the session on the Aakash Byju's channel. I should have the link here somewhere. Meet group, Telegram group. कहाँ है भाई? shop.byju's.com. बहुत चीजें मिल रही हैं. Dude, did I not do the promotion? How could I? How could I do this? Well, session almost खत्म हो रहा है, but anyway, here is the pinned comment. And since somebody asked for Telegram, bro, it's in the description, man. But description कहीं छुपा हुआ. Okay, let me figure that out. Give me like 30 more seconds. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, and I will open the video, and I'm going to stop listening to me talking and go scroll down. T.me/JEE Aakash. Yeah, I'm an old man, I don't remember this. No promo, ये कैसे हो? लोटा साहब, वाह वाह वाह, लोटा स्पेशल गेस्ट अपीयरेंस देते हुए. रिया, how are you saying gauche? Staggered, dihedral angle, gauche form. सर जे पहचान रहे हो? पहचान तो रहे हैं कॉम्प्लेक्स. इसका आंसर आप कैसे बताएं, ये बताओ. Fully staggered for butane and gauche for ethylene glycol. Rek, why is that? Why is that? Chinku, thank you for your feedback. How does this work? मेरी स्कूल टीचर जब मैं 5 साल का था तब से मुझे यही सेम चीज बोल रही हैं चिंकू जी. This is my improved handwriting is what I'm trying to say. ये इंप्रूव करने के बाद आपको ये दिख रहा है. हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग इन गॉश स्लोप. अच्छा ठीक है, लेट अस सी. These are the structures that you see over here. नहीं भाई, कॉम्प्लेक्स देखो कैसे भूलूंगा. आई थिंक व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड ऑन माय जेई चैनल, स्टार्टेड नहीं, रीस्टार्टेड, पुनर्जन्म जब हुआ जेई चैनल पे मेरा जुलाई में, तब आई थिंक यू आर देयर इन वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट सेशन, बट यू आर लाइक अ रॉक स्टार जो आके हाई बोल के चले जाते हो, है ना. H bonding and ethylene glycol only possible in gauche. Okay, Ayush Tiwari also knows this. सही है भाई, सबको मालूम है, बढ़िया है. This is the gauche structure. Have you solved this question before, or did you figure it out right now? Give me the God's honest truth. If you figured out right now, आप लोग बहुत महान हो. अगर आप पहले जानते हो, then also good, because आपने पढ़ा तो है, अच्छी बात है. पढ़ा है तो अच्छी बात है. This is how the 60-degree staggered form is, which is also called gauche, right? And there is a clear formation of hydrogen bonding that happens over here. यहाँ पे is just van der Waals forces of repulsion that happens over here, right? So you guys are absolutely right. For this guy, it's going to be the gauche staggered form, which is the 60-degree dihedral angle. That is what is stable. And for this, anything works. Anything works. अभी भी किया है? Then you are all wonderful. बढ़िया है, बढ़िया है. Complex. Look at that. Congrats, bro. That's a crazy score. That's lovely. Good, good, good. Complex. That's awesome, dude. JEE के advanced की तैयारी अगर कर रहे हो, then come join my sessions for the last 15 minutes of every session. That's what we're doing. पढ़ा था भाई, mistake याद रह गया. That's good, Aditya. That's also great. खैर, anyway, अच्छी बात है. इसका फिशर प्रोजेक्शन बनाकर आयुपैक नेमिंग इन JEE Advanced 2003. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. खैर, anyway, did you guys enjoy these JEE Advanced JEE Advanced questions for organic? This is new territory for me, so give me feedback if you guys like this, or do you think we could do something more? Oh, hold on, ये खत्म नहीं हुआ है, bro. पिक्चर अभी बाकी है, ये तो स्टार्टर था. टाइम थोड़ा आगे हो गया है. Okay, give me 5 more minutes. एक और क्वेश्चन है. One more thing, like Mr. Steve Jobs used to say. I have one more thing for you. Yeah, but बंद नहीं हुआ, रुक जाओ. थैंक यू बोलना बंद करो, एक मिनट, भूल गया था. I was wondering how did I give you such a chindi question to be the end question. I thought I have another question. एक और है. I wanted to make this compound using only these as a source of atoms. One pentane वाला ring, cyclopentane, and one ethyne. इन दोनों को use करके I wanted to make this. Can we do that? Yeah. You were in third session. आयुष, अच्छी बात है अगर आपको आसान लगता है तो ये वाला भी बहुत आसान लगेगा. आयुष, बताओ इसको कैसे करेंगे. What reagents would you use to do this? Or if you feel the reagents are difficult, just tell me the process. आपके हिसाब से क्या process होगा to get here? Can you help me with that, please? The only thing that's weird is कि यहाँ पे एक कार्बन है, यहाँ पे दूसरा कार्बन है. Oh, actually, I'm giving you the hints. And here is just the ring. And here again, there are two carbons. So, I think, and maybe I'll walk you through this. You can tell me, is that an O atom? Yes. Slow can like, bro, what is oxygen doing there? इसलिए मैंने बोला source of carbon. देखो, I'm careful about this. Source of carbon is this, and this oxygen तुम कहीं से भी लेके आओ, ठीक है? That's up to you. सर ये क्या है? आयुष, बताओ तो, आसान लग रहा है तो please. So okay, let's break this down. Let's break this down. You've got couple of carbon like pentyl, cyclopentyl rings, right? इसमें main चीज figure out करने की है. I have to add 2 carbon to this guy right here, and then I have to add this structure, right? Let's draw this properly. This and this. This to this and this. At that weird spot right here. At the same spot. यहाँ पे जो है, यहाँ पे है. All of these three combine at this spot. How do we do that? How did oxygen spawn there? I guess, I don't know, RNGX or something? No, RNGX doesn't work. Ether, you can add, no, you can add an ether. So maybe from this, I can make an alcohol. And from that alcohol, I can add here, maybe cyclopentanol, we need to add increased C. We can do that by H2PD or ethyne and then Woods or something. Okay, slow. I like the thinking. But I've given you a hint. This is alcohol, phenol, ether ka chapter. So maybe ether is involved somewhere or the other. So first thing we'll do is add 2 carbons to this ring. Okay? Then somehow we have to add oxygen. Oxygen कहाँ से spawn हुआ है पूछ रहा था. उसके बाद I need to add this second pentyl ring to this. And how can we do that? I don't know. I am thinking this way. And this is the easiest way to do this. to add two alkyl groups together, use NG-ether. That's the easiest thing to do. 5 moles. Harsh. Williamson! Shlok says something. Williamson. Cyclic polymerization. Harsh bro, there is no polymerization happening here. अगर polymerization हो रहा होता, then you would have a 6-membered ring. मैंने वो सोचा था we'll do that, but I thought that'll get very random and very complicated. That is to get a 6-membered ring. इस question में, but there's a 5-membered ring. ध्यान से हर्ष, that will give you a 6-membered ring. ठीक है? And last में we can add C2H5I. Okay? Why C2H5I? देखते हैं. Let's do this. So, okay, पहला step. Light Br2 में you get this. Then to this I can add my good friend ethine with NaNH2. What this is going to do is it's going to add this ethyl group right over here. Are we good so far? Is this okay? This is chill, right? This is not complicated at all. इसके बाद क्या करेंगे? Let's convert this. Let's add the O. How can we add the O? Okay, I've given you a hint here. इसके बाद कैसे O add करोगे? Epoxide नहीं, इतना complicated नहीं है. श्लोक रुक जा. Literally boration, hydroboration maybe, but C2H5 में C है. They say only given C as source. Aditya Vikram, you can form C2H5 from this, no? Why can't you form C2H5 with this? इसको तुम ऐड करो. I knew आदित्य विक्रम कोई ना कोई ऐसा बोलने वाला था. With this as source कैसे करोगे? Bro, add H. Make this into ethene. Okay. Then add HI. Then you get C2H5I. ठीक है? Cool. तसल्ली हो गया आदित्य? माखरंड. Yeah, late. Late is an understatement, bro. आपने वो क्वेश्चन इसी से रिलेट पूछा था. Yes, hydroboration can happen over here. Okay, this is going to convert this into a nice awesome aldehyde. ठीक है? Cool. We've added O. HI से डायरेक्टली नहीं होगा. Okay, cool. What else can we do? HI से डायरेक्टली नहीं होगा, क्या कर सकते हैं? सोचो उसके बारे में. We have added O. Oops, hold up. We have achieved critical mass. जो सबसे annoying step लग रहा था ऑक्सीजन ऐड करने का, that we have done. Is that okay? Are we good on what we have done so far? Should I have one more question, but I don't think I have time for another question, bro. 1.5 घंटा हो गया already, but ठीक है. वो चमका, ये नहीं चमक रहा. Shlok, what is some road rages? What? Hi, Rito Jyoti. Shlok, what is weird in this? Oh, acquired. Is it okay so far? What is it that nahi chamak raha hai? Can you tell me? Which part is weird? Can you help me with that? This is okay, right? All right, cool. Oops. All right. Cool. Next क्या करेंगे? Can you help me with next? What are we going to do? Let's add this now. Let's. Okay, ये बन के रख गया है. Can we go ahead and maybe how do we add this to this now? मैं आपको hint शुरुआत में दे चुका था. What do you think? What do you think? Where is my chat? Sorry, I lost my chat. नहीं, nothing weird. But ये ethyne addition using NaNH2 नहीं चमका. Okay, all right. Okay. Isn't this just a reaction where I'm adding oxygen and then reducing it? Mg ether Grignard say, okay, awesome. Okay, all right. I add MgBr. I add this to this in the presence of NH4Cl and water. I've got this compound now. ठीक है? Which is an awesome alcohol. All I've got to do now is add this to it. And lastly, I'd like to do that with the help of NaH and C2H5I. And you're like, bro, you're only supposed to use this as a source of C atoms, convert this to C2H5. I don't think that's really hard, right? What is OMDM? Can you help me with that? Guys, treat me as a noob with this, so don't use very complicated things. Oxymercuration reaction. Oxymercuration, mercuration. Wow, OMDM. All right. If we do that, uh, is there a chance of the 5-member ring becoming a 4-member ring? Sorry, 6-member ring? Ayush, is there a chance of that happening? If you use that, is there a chance of a 5-member ring becoming a 6-member ring? The reason why I don't want to mess around with stuff too much is, yeah, that. It'll do elimination, it'll remove BR. I did not follow your point, Aditya Vikram. NaH2 और ethine का separate reaction करना होगा, else will eliminate and remove Br. But that is the point, right? We are trying to remove Br. There is no Br here. Where is Br यहाँ पे? मैं समझा नहीं आपकी बात. Br तो निकल चुका था पहले ही, right? There was no Br. This has happened already. These are two separate things. Krishna Jaiswal, उनसे पूछिए. Okay, cool. Sure, go ahead. You can try that as well. So as a recap to all of these steps, which was a funky reaction, I haven't made this question up. I'm not a pro at organic, as you guys would have realized by now. I have stolen this question, but I thought it was a cool question, which is why I stole it. Beg, borrow, steal. Yeah. Well, giving credit to the book, it's from Solomon's. Yeah, this one is from Solomon's. You should read the book. I keep telling you, it's a wonderful, beautiful book. All right, cool. So first step, we added a couple of carbons to this. The next step was adding of oxygen, which was, using NaNH2 and the whole HBr thing. Sorry, which was this step right here. BH3, hydroboration, NaOH and H2O2. After that, we added this using MgBr and ether. And last we added C2H5I, which gives us this. All right, cool. This is the last question. Maybe take it as a homework question. Since I've got this for you, I don't know, homework. Okay. I don't think anybody wants to stay along here for longer. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, if you want these kind of questions in organic as well, I'll try my best to get them. Yeah, it takes me significantly more effort to do organic advanced questions as compared to physical ones. But sure, we just have a couple of sessions remaining, so we'll do it if you guys like it. Let me know in the comments. Yeah. All right. See you all. Thank you so much for your time. कल मिलते हैं. कल नहीं, परसों, Thursday को मिलते हैं. All right. Bye. Good night. Krishna, that made my day, bro. Thank you. See you all. Bye.